fast tracking and recognition of apple picking robot based on improved YOLOv5. The apple growing regions in China produce nearly 40 million tons of apples a year, and there's simply not enough people to pick them. So Chinese producers are increasingly turning to apple picking robots to do the job. Often a single arm on a platform with an effector attached that can grab apples, twist them off the branch, and pluck them into the basket. These arms have no intrinsic ability to see where they need to go or what they need to do. They are actuators that need to be paired with sensors, decision-making logic, and planning procedures in order to get to the point that they could identify an apple, reach out, and pick it. In today's paper, the authors are working on improving not the entire suite of software that accompanies these arms, but the specific parts that identify which apples to pick and how to go about it. Think of the author's contribution like a library or a class that takes in visual information, the apples hanging on a tree, runs analysis on it, and then conveys a bunch of information to the parts of the system that actually need to go pick the apple. Specifically, 1. The apple location coordinates. 2. The picking status. 3. The picking direction, that is, which side of the apple is accessible for picking. 4. The confidence level. And 5. The bounding box size around each apple. With those 5 pieces of information, the rest of the system can take over, pick the apple, and drop it in the basket. On today's episode of Journal Club, we're going to look at how this part of the system was able to take images as input and generate those 5 kinds of output. If you've already subscribed to our email newsletter, you'll be getting this episode in text and audio form delivered to your inbox in the next few hours. Journal Club, the latest academic research explained in plain English.